Hold on, let me just read you a little something by Stephen Wayne. I just found out my Chitara metal design was used on a Thundercats cover by Dynamic Comics. Problem is, they didn't ask me for permission to use it and didn't pay or credit me for the design. What should I do? Well, by golly, this is why I've been saying to so many graphic artists, animators, comic artists, whatever. All of you artists out there that put so much effort into doing fan art for these companies, like, you're wasting your time. And it's got to the point where even certain artists I've hired in the past, they'll put more effort into doing, like, I'll pay them for some artwork, right? But it will take them ages to get back to me. I get it. Creative block, work, other things going down. I get it. But here's the thing. When you're doing that, yeah, and you're not putting that much effort into the work that I'm doing, and I'm talking about when I get it back from you, and it's not really hitting as hard as it should be hitting, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, I go on your timeline and I'm seeing a random picture of Wolverine or Spider-Man or Batman or whatever it is, and you put your heart and soul into that bad boy, and you've drawn it dope, you got your little likes and all the rest of it, but you never got paid by Marvel or DC or whoever it is to do that work. You just did that on the fly, off of your own back. And I wouldn't even be so bothered if it was their own intellectual property, like their own characters and all the rest of it. But no, they put all this effort and emphasis into doing fan art for the major comic book companies. And now look, you got the recognition you deserve, but they ain't crediting you and they're using it. And you know the wickedest thing? If you even try to contest it and complain, you know what they'll say? Well, it's our intellectual property. We never told you to do it. So technically speaking, yeah, you know, it is your artwork, but they own the copyright because it's their original character. Add to that as well, all these people out here sending me posts every so often said, oh, tag a graphic designer, tell them to DM me, or I'm looking for an artist, I'm looking for an animator, blah, 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 like them kind of things, like they just want you to holler at them. I've made a post on TikTok about this before, or even down to some of these art competitions. I'm not interested, you're just trying to get free artwork, but that's just on the side. Word to the wise. Put more emphasis into your own creative projects that you made yourself. The stories that you wrote yourself, the characters you designed yourself, the comic books that you had an idea of in your mind. Get to work on that and stop doing damn fan art for people. Let me tell you something. Batman is one of my favourite characters. How many times you see me draw Batman? I'll wait, because you ain't going to find it. I think I drew one picture of Batman Beyond time ago when I just started fiddling with like Illustrator, and that was it. So all you artists out there that's going through similar stuff like this, putting all your emphasis on doing artwork for these major companies that you ain't being paid for, I ain't got no sympathy for you. Get me wrong, I've done some fan art for like other independent creators. Like I've done artwork of some of Chris Miller's characters. I've done artwork of, I can't even remember now, I've lost count. Like it's all over in my folders, but other independent artists that I know, I've like drawn some of their characters or whatnot, just for the fun of it, because it's supportive of another independent artist. But that's different because we're all on the come up. Marvel and DC don't need my help. Image Comics don't need my help. Dark Horse or whoever it is, they don't need my help. Them lot have got the money, they made their P's already. That's it. I ain't doing nothing for none of them people if they ain't paying for my services. Forget that. Dead. Put the effort into your own projects. That being said, don't forget, All Knights, www.allknights.com. You know the work I do, Hardwired, Chaos Kingdom, Chrome Assassins, you name it. You'll see it all over my timeline. And guess what? My own creation. I'm just saying. Peace.